Hello and good morning, beautiful soul family. I hope you all are doing well, managing these energies and all these changes that are going on. This is Robbie from Guided by Fire, and happy 9/9 Portal. Wow. This portal on September 9th has already come into play, and the energy started coming through during the full moon eclipse. Okay, and it's about change, opportunities with the sacred portal. But the sacred portal, this 9/9 portal, it is September 9, 999. And it's about not just spiritual growth, it is about completion of cycles. And you have made it. Many of you have completed many cycles. Whatever cycles needed to be completed, this full blood moon eclipse has, since you've probably crossed the threshold, started to complete cycles, old cycles, things that kept you looping, things that held you back. And this, and things are changing. You could be seeing lots of 9s, you could be seeing lots of 5s and lots of 7s. Things are manifesting. And I know this year has been really challenging with a lot of us, where everything with the wood snake was stripped bare, okay? And it was definitely, this year was preparing us for something better, okay? Whatever that is, a lot of opportunities are going to start opening up with this 9/9 portal after today. It could have already started happening for you yesterday. And when we go through a full moon cycle, we're always going to release things that no longer serve us. And many of you could have started releasing all that prior to the energy coming in last week. I know I did, and it was like really early. And you could be guided to rest and rejuvenate. The post-eclipse, what they call shock, however that means for you. You could have been feeling like a void, okay? And that void, feels like a complete emptiness. Like everything that has been purged out of you that needed to go. And it's like, what happened here? What do I do now? This is also this full blood moon eclipse in Pisces. When whatever you were releasing that was no longer serving you, a lot of karmic cycles, and especially this is the day where they've been completed completely, wherever you are on this journey. And I'm addressing, of course, the Divine Empress, the Divine Feminine, because you are the spiritual leader of light. And the Divine Emperor always follows, Anyway. So, yeah, this was some intense energy, and it's still going on, intense energy, but intense changes. And there are paths opening up to either a different direction or a different path, or opportunities opening up for you. You could feel it in the energetics. As above and so below, everything has to happen in the 5D. This has been interesting. The past 2 days, I noticed something. So really look for and pay attention to the synchronicities. My basement door has obviously been closed 2 days in a row, and I have 2 cats. They have, excuse me, there could be blockages in the throat chakra healing. That means communications coming in and being healed. But it's also about visibility of being seen and heard as being healed on a really deep level. And that's in all aspects of your life. It's not just in your career, your business. And also about being in service. They opened, both of them, the basement door yesterday morning and to this morning. And that's a huge sign doors are opening. Okay? It was just something I've been picking up. This has been 2 days in a row. And this is also about having patience. Patience is power. And, you know, interesting, we're all seeing lots of sevens come out, numbers adding up to a 7. Everywhere we're looking, there's a 7 or there's a 5, right? And it's about change. And it's about manifesting. And it's interesting how, we've had to learn lessons on manifestation of manifesting from soul. And everything has to come into alignment. And it was interesting. I'll tell you a little story about almost 2 weekends ago. So on my garden hose, the plastic multiple adjustment nozzle broke. And it got stuck on the hose. I couldn't get it off. And somebody helped me. They had to get a wrench. It was like rusted. It's actually aluminum underneath, not even copper. And I had to get rid of it. And I said, I need a new garden nozzle. So an acquaintance that, I had a sale. I went through a decluttering. Stuff in my garage. We did it together. And they had an actual garden nozzle. Not the same one I had, but it's very, very similar. And they were getting rid of stuff, decluttering, and they were like, I don't even know how much this will sell for. And I was telling them the story about the garden nozzle, what happened, and they said, here, you can have it. A gift, opening to receiving, manifesting something that is a need, and all of a sudden, boom, it appears. A soul family member, long time ago, she was thinking about a certain table she needed. And she completely forgot about it. And she was leaving work. At the end of the driveway, somebody did not need this table. And it was a beautiful round table. All of a sudden, she manifested it. So that's also a sign of things coming into alignment, whether it's certain needs that, even though they're materialistic, the universe is showing you that when things are aligned, they come right then and there. Expected and unexpected ways. And I just wanted to let you know that your wish fulfillments, your manifestations are coming through. And it's always going to be things that you need. And they come in expected and unexpected ways. So we're at this 9/9 portal, and you could be definitely feeling a change in the energy, things that have completed. One of the things I will share on my own journey that I knew this, Sunday was the peak of the eclipse. And I know many of us have been going through it. Letting go of things that no longer serve us. Some people were rolling on the floor, screaming in pain. And probably that might be the last time you might be rolling on the floor, screaming in pain. You could have been reliving old emotions that needed to come up, that needed to be released, that no longer served you. A lot of fear being released and dissolved, of moving forward. Fear of the unknown, fear of being seen and heard, fear of the future. But just know and trust you are safe. And I know I probably say this and constantly, but many of you still need that reminder, is to stay grounded. Okay? Taking those 3 deep breaths and breathing yourself back into the present moment and going out in nature. Even if you do go out in nature, even if it is for 5 minutes or 10 minutes in the front garden or front yard or backyard or back garden, keeping yourself in the present moment, because we do live in a physical 3D body. So, we're going to get some messages today for the 9/9 portal. A lot of cycle, you could be feeling, some of you could be feeling this really fresh, renewed, energy, giving me fear release. A lot of fear is being released. A lot of throat chakra. Third eye. So we're going to see what the Moonology Manifestation deck has. Okay? What you need to know. Let's see what kind of messages come out. And I think we're going to be pulling mostly tarot today, because there's a lot of new beginnings. You're going to feel the shift in the energy tomorrow. This is a powerful portal of a new beginnings. And September is a powerful month. We have a lot going on this September, because this is eclipse season. Obviously different from the last eclipse season we had. That last eclipse season was on the way to a new beginning, and that was the new moon in Aries. Ooh, so we had a few cards just flew off the deck, what we need to know. Wow, first quarter moon in Pisces, honor your feelings. So I'm just going to move that out of the way. Honor your feelings. And this is saying go deep. Allow yourself to feel what you need to feel. You cannot spiritually bypass it. Okay? And I know some of you might be going through random purging. And you are releasing the things that no longer serve you. Because this is saying right here, you have to feel it to heal it. Honoring your feelings, embracing them, being in gratitude for being able to release this, that you are no longer holding on to what's no longer serving you. And your connection. Yeah. New moon in Aries. Yeah. Wow. Go for it. So this is also about new beginnings and taking inspired action. Going for it. Taking the leap of faith. Because when you honor your feelings, you let go of all these fears, let go of all these energies, you're going to be going for it. And honoring those feelings, wow. New moon in Aquarius, being open to change, wow. So we got a lot of new moon energy coming here. And a first quarter moon. Yeah, there is being open to change. And you see how all those are blossoming. You see all the passion and desire in here. The passion and desire for your goals, dreams, the needs. So things are manifesting if you are taking inspired action. And, you know, that is part of you. Aries energy is about stepping out of your comfort zone. And it's a cardinal fire sign. So you're being open to change. Go for it. Making those changes. And the 9/9 portal, there's going to be lots of changes. And first quarter moon in Sagittarius, believe in your good luck. And you could be seeing 13s. Believe in your good luck. And this is about a new beginning. This is actually, we got Aries Sagittarius energy. Go for it. Take the divine inspired action that you are guided to. And believe in your good luck. And things will start to unfold. Yeah, new moon in Capricorn, stepping up and lead. Wow. Again, this is a lot of deep green, earthy energy. Stepping up and lead. And many of you are guided and called to step up and lead. And be and shining your light bright. That's what I'm getting here with this new moon in Capricorn. We have a lot of new moon and first quarter moons coming up here. And with the new beginnings, we have Aquarius energy again. Yeah, trusting the universe. Trusting the universe, all will be well. You know, when that 222 comes up. You know, you see how she's dancing up there to the moon and just feeling free. And also there could be at some point, I've been feeling after the 1010 portal, because this is a powerful time, that the energy of the wood horse will be coming in early, working with the wood snake. And I know this year has been very challenging, and especially around opportunities, around finances, and it's about changing the mindset that we are rich in all things. And I'll tell you, again, like two mornings in a row, both my cats opened up the basement door themselves. And that's a sign of doors opening. So you could be seeing doors opening, anything that opens to anything, any door, anywhere. Could be even the side door of a delivery truck is a sign of doors opening. And the new moon in Sagittarius, yeah, always focus on the positive. You know, we all have an ego, but, you know, we can always breathe ourselves back into the now, you know, taking 3 deep breaths and saying cancel, clear, delete, block. Because you create your own reality. And to bring on the positivity is to stay in gratitude. You know, finding something very simple that you are thankful and grateful for. Because once you're in gratitude, your energetic vibration is going to raise. And being in gratitude for everything in the present moment will bring more. So, this is really interesting how things are opening up, and these are the cards that came through. Yeah. Honoring your feelings at this time. Letting things go that no longer serve you. And going for it. Letting go. This is telling me a lot of fear is being released at this time. A lot of mind, ego is changing, and that is also fear being released. And being open to change. A lot of you could have been going through heart chakra activations, which is being open to receiving on a deeper level. And believing your good luck. Because things are working out for you. You're going to be getting signs from Spirit in the universe. Little things. They're going to show you signs about having good luck. Okay? And stepping up and lead. It is time to step up and lead. And a lot of this is preparing us to be in service, stepping up and leading in the new earth. And this is green, a lot of healing happening, a lot of grounding, and a lot of abundance coming in as well. And trusting the universe. When you trust the universe, you're trusting the path that's unfolding for you. Everything, yes, is a mystery. And all of a sudden, wow, they did it better. And keep focusing on the positive, my loves. Because things are changing. And I'll tell you, in my own journey, and it was interesting because during the full blood moon eclipse, and it was Sunday, I was completely guided to rest. And I went through, I almost said half an ascension flow, or a slight bit of it. And I knew right then and there I was upgrading, I was up-leveling. If you would have asked me a year ago or a year and a half ago, I would have thought, oh, I am getting sick with some kind of virus and I'm not feeling well. I would have been scared what is happening now. Yeah. And I knew I was going through an upgrade. And I knew things were changing. And I rested, honored the rest. When you're called to rest, things are recalibrating. Yeah, bottom of the deck list, quarter moon in Aries, and working through your feelings well. So a lot of you could be working through your feelings of what is going on with you and your journey. Still releasing what's no longer serving you. This eclipse season is really, really powerful. And powerful enough in the 9-9 portal went boom. That 9-9 portal went boom. It came real fast. It's here today. So, let us see. Let us pull some messages from the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle. What we need to know for the 9-9 portal. And we're going to be getting some tarot messages as well. So, angels, ancestors, galactic beings, what do we need to know? Well, let's get a nice clear message and see what, Ooh, Twin Flame Facilitator 4-4. Expansive growth. You are expanding and growing on this journey. And this is like a representation of expansion and a vortex of energies that are happening right now. And this is stability, growth, stability, safety, and security, feeling safe on this journey. You and your divine emperor, there's expansive growth happening. Your journey is expanding. And wow, so we got 3 more messages. So there's a lot of expansion going on. Things are changing at this thing. A lot of changes are happening at this time, especially this 9-9 portal. You could be seeing lots of 4s. You could be seeing 4 of Wands. Things coming together, things on the 5D, a stronger inner union. Even if you obviously are in a no-contact situation, your journey is going through an expansive growth at this time. So as the 5D inner union is expanding, it's going to expand into the physical. Wow, 8-8, speak your truth. So you could be seeing also a lot of 8-8s, which is infinite abundance, speaking your truth, expressing yourself. This full blood moon eclipse in Pisces was also about shedding all the false masks. And it was also shedding the imposter syndrome, speaking your truth. And this is speaking your truth in all aspects in your life. This is speaking your truth when you are being in service, expressing yourself, how you feel. Again, lots of emotions are coming up to be cleared, healed, and dissolved. So if you are talking and communicating with somebody, you are expressing your truth. And 8-8, wow, infinite abundance. And you see all the flowers. And the flowers are about growth, blooming, expansion. We have expansive growth here. Yeah. And you see like there's a smile to her. Because the truth always sets you free. So it could be that your divine masculine, divine emperor is speaking their truth. And I woke up this morning with some heavy throat chakra blockage. 11-11, compassion, having compassion, higher heart opening, heart chakra activations, being open to receiving, having compassion, giving and receiving on an equal level, compassion. And you could see in the middle here, there is a green heart. It's kind of small, but it's about healing the heart chakra at this time. And we have a lot of pink hearts and all this compassion, having compassion, holding space for others. Yes, 6-6 integration, multi-dimensional healing. And you see like these different mirrors. I'm seeing this as mirrors. You are the mirror. You are the mirror to the world. You are integrating all these energies, and if you turn this upside down, 6-6 is a 9-9. Wow. So a lot of healing is going on during this time, and things are expanding. This is about completion of cycles, this sacred day. And again, like I will tell you in my journey, something has happened. Happened on the full blood moon eclipse. I started feeling the energy during the rest period, and especially yesterday, something was feeling super, super light. Like all this heaviness was lifting away from me. And I've been in a karmic situation with a family member. And as a divine emperor or empress, we can go into denial when we are in a karmic situation, or even the divine emperor or divine masculine. Now, that can be any type of karmic situation. And when those lessons are learned, and we don't realize when we learned those lessons and that cycle is broken, the cycle begins to break. And then we wind up feeling this void. And we're like, well, what happened? What happens is when you're in a karmic situation, you are stuck in your comfort zone of not moving forward, not, whatever the case is. And this was not a karmic partner, definitely no way. This was a karmic family member, a karmic sibling. I only have one. And I knew a long time ago they were not coming along with me in this lifetime. And sometimes when we ascend, we shine our light bright. It irritates not just the karmic, but everyone out there. Their shadows start to come out. You irritate their demons, things that they need to release, heal, and purge. But they have lessons to learn as well. And sometimes it feels like they're the ones teaching the lessons. But they always wind up pushing you exactly where you need to be. It's not always it is not the loveliest way at all where you need to be. But at the same time, this too shall pass. And even if you've let go of people, places, and things in the physical, the energy has to be let go. Either way, whatever comes first. So definitely a lot of completion and karmic endings of happening. They can't hold on to your energy anymore. And you could feel them falling away. I know in the collective, a lot of karma is going on out there. And it's very important to keep protecting your energy, grounding yourself. And, interestingly enough, I recorded it on the full blood moon eclipse, a separate reading, but it is an unlisted link. And I'm going to be putting up a community post. It's called The Unconscious Collective Karma. And it's a 2-part video. The video got split because of a notification on my phone. And I guess I was guided to do it in 2 parts. So for both videos, there will be a community post. And for $5.55, if you are interested in this video, it's going to be more validation of what you've been feeling. It is an unlisted link for a reason. It's what's going on here in this country. This country could be going through a karmic ending itself, yeah. So your karmic endings that have happened is going out there in the ethers, yeah. 1-1, acknowledge. Last card on the deck, taking responsibility for yourself. Purging, going through the emotions, and releasing them is taking responsibility for yourself, because this is a journey of self-mastery. And this is a journey of allowing yourself to heal things on the most deepest level. Where, like, for example, where have you abandoned yourself? Where have you betrayed yourself? Letting those things go that no longer serve you. Being free from all of that. And I know many of you have replayed some of these emotions. There could be, all different kinds of purges getting ready for this new beginning. We have a 1-1 acknowledging those feelings and taking responsibility. And this card came out twice. Well, this message came out twice. especially now the second time from this deck. So we are in this 9-9 portal. And you probably are going to be feeling these new beginnings happening. You could start seeing these opportunities, these doors open. You're going to get signs about doors opening. Everything happens for a reason and everything happens in divine timing. So let us get some messages from the Twin Flames Message Tarot, what you need to know, from the beautiful Guided by Angels, Liz Harrison. Let us see what you need to know at this time. The Journey and the Divine Emperor. Ooh, right out the deck, the Hermit. And this is also, again, number 9 month, September, number 9 year, 9-9 portal. Going within gives you answers, clarity, direction, and strength. Wow. So you could be in Hermit mode. And these are the reasons why you're in Hermit mode. And we are guided to go in deep. And this full blood moon eclipse in Pisces is bringing us clarity. Clarity for a new direction. Clarity for another path. Clarity, and you are gaining a lot of strength when you are in the silence mode. Strength to move on and to move forward. So lots of things are happening. You could be in Hermit mode today. However that, ooh, flew out the deck. Justice. Wow. Prepare for karmic endings and change that will lead to a new beginning in peace. Wow, that is powerful. We have Virgo, Libra energy, and they're both back to back working together. You see this lighthouse here shining the light bright. And it's interesting. The Hermit card has a light illuminating in her face. Getting clarity, directions, and answers. Yeah, this is what you're getting. Because there are completions of a cycle today. With this 9-9 portal. It's going to, that's it. Boom, finished. This is saying that you cannot bring these karmic cycles into the 10-10 portal or even into tomorrow. And tomorrow is September 10th. The 10th is about, the 10 is new beginnings. 10 is a finished cycle and new beginnings. You have 1 and you have 0. Okay. So we're coming to a new beginning here. So there's lots of karmic endings and changes that are happening with you, your emperor, your connection in your life. And karmic cycles will hold you back. I know some of you have dealt with karmic people, places, and things. They are of a low vibration. Whatever their low vibrational energies were. And all of them, it is all 100% fear-based energy. It is a panic mode. And that's interesting how I made these 2 videos, this 2-part video, the other day. So I already knew there were karmic endings happening. I know I went through a karmic ending. And yesterday it was kind of strange to me. For an hour I felt this void. But I said to myself, well, when you let things that no longer serve you go, let things go that no longer serve you, it's gone. Once it's gone, it's gone. So karmic justice is coming in. So really take this message how it resonates with you and your situation, because it's all kinds of, all those karmic energies have dissipated. The full moon, the new moon, they all work. These energies work for us, not against us. You could also be feeling that at some point the journey was working to you. No, it is an activation. It is an activation of your kundalini and your power. So, yes, so karmic justice is coming. And, be prepared for it. And it's a big, huge part when the karmic ending's happening of stepping out of your comfort zone. You could be used to being in that energy, and all of a sudden it shifts and changes. And in my own journey, I have dealt with a karmic sibling. They were doing karmic sibling with a karmic partner themselves. You know, they were doing all kinds of nasty psychic attacks and whatever foo-foo, hoodoo. They were siphoning everything out of me, or trying to. But one of the things is sometimes, when people just project those lower energies, and being an empath, you can succumb to that. So yeah, karmic endings and change are happening. So this is the day. This is a day to celebrate yourself, for moving forward. Wow. Woo. Knight of Wands, change is happening. And get ready for positive change. We have a 7 on the board. Woohoo. 7 of Cups. Plenty of opportunities are now heading your way. So be prepared for this change, since this karmic ending, whatever they are, it could even be a karmic job. So staying in hermit mode, going within, is giving you the answers, clarity, and direction and strength that you need to hear and see. And you are preparing. These are karmic endings that are happening for you. And it's leading to a new beginning and peace. And the universe is doing it much better. Wow. And this Knight of Wands is fast moving and change moving forward. You are getting ready for this positive change, because the 7 of Cups, lots of 7s coming out, my loves. Plenty of opportunities are heading your way. And if you've gone through a lot of financial difficulty this year, and that financial difficulty could have been whoever was karmic in your life. And karmic, anybody that's karmic, that is envious, jealous, whatever gifts you have of manifesting, they could have been siphoning all this. Now it's come to an end. What goes around comes around. God sees all. And to release the past, you will be guided to forgive yourself. Okay? Giving that gift back to yourself. The more you forgive yourself, you're also filling up your own cup with all this abundance. You're letting go of the past. The past is done. Finished, over with. Yeah, new paths are opening. Plenty of opportunities are heading your way. This also, bottom of the deck, I am loving this. And I got only 10% battery left. So we're going to end the reading soon. The Wheel of Fortune. Everything is happening the way it is meant to for you. Have faith in divine timing. So this isn't just communication, reunion, or physical union in your connection. Everything you've been manifesting, number 7, opportunities heading your way, the 7 of Cups, everything is happening for you. The wheel is beginning to turn, and it will be turning faster and faster. It's like the game show, Wheel of Fortune. And this is also about karmic justice happening as well, especially when we have justice and the Wheel of Fortune happening at the cards coming out at the same time. I meant to say, I almost said happening at the same time. Well, I said that for a reason. So everything is happening the way it is exactly meant to. So just have faith in divine timing. Have trust in divine timing. The universe has got your back. Have a wonderful, happy 9/9 portal, my loves. And be open to receiving. Go out in nature, ground. Celebrate yourself and be proud of yourself of how far you've come. This karmic ending, once and for all, is done and over with. And I am sending you all much love, and have a terrific Tuesday and many, many blessings. So, many infinite blessings. And this is Robbie from Guided by Fire. If you are interested in a personal reading, email me at robbiesfirepitofmagic474@gmail.com, or a personal intuitive soul coaching session. You can email me at the same address. They are 1 or 2 hours. Check the description box below. and the payment options. So have a terrific Tuesday, Soul family. Sending you all lots of love, and happy 99 Portal.